All right, mi gente, Louie the Boiler Man here. Guys, today I'm going to show you the step-by-step journey in process on how to clean a mini split. So what you see behind me will be called a ductless or a mini split. And guys, this I will tell you guys, hire a professional to clean it. These things are not cheap. And also you want to make sure you hire somebody that knows what they're doing, knows how to clean it thoroughly, and of course make sure that they don't damage the unit. So if you're going to do this today, just make sure you watch the video. But again, it's always advised that you hire a professional. So guys, step by step is, remember I tell you guys safety is first. These units take usually about 240 volts. You want to make sure the power is off. That's right, guys. Not only you do not want to get electrocuted, but you also don't want to damage your unit. So first things first, shut the power off. All right, guys, now that we finished shutting off the power, next step is to make sure you open up and clean out the filter. So typically they have a clip on the left and on the right. So you'll put it like this, put the one on the right like this, push it up, looks just like that. So these are the air filters. Very straightforward, guys. You're gonna push up, take out. You wanna make sure they're clean. These are not bad, but I wanna show you anyway the process how to clean them. So they look something like this. You have two of them. You have another one right here. So this, you're gonna take them to the sink. You're gonna wash them thoroughly with nice cold water, warm water, doesn't matter. And of course, you don't wanna use anything abrasive, anything that is gonna ruin the air filter. So just try to use something that is light, maybe a light brush, because if you do use something that's very abrasive or very tough, you're taking a chance to ripping out the actual screen of the air filter, and that defeats the whole purpose of the air filter. Okay guys, very simply, you want to take a brush, look something like this. You want to make sure the bristles are not so tough. Very simply, just one stroke, clean. Right now, for demonstration purposes, I'm explaining and showing you guys, but typically when this thing is really clogged up with dust and mierda, very simply, you're going to push it all out. And if it's really heavy debris, you want to take a vacuum and vacuum it out. And guys, once we do that, very simply, just rinse, fresh water, make sure it's nice and clean. And that's all she wrote, guys. Next step is we have to take off the actual cover. That's right, guys. These things this is actually a cover, or what we want to call a housing. So you're gonna have to disconnect the actual screws or remove the screws. You have one here, we have one here. So there's several screws. So you got to be very careful. Okay guys, we just finished removing the actual cover of the mini split or the ductless unit, whatever you guys want to call it. So now we have access to the coil. So guys, this cleaning is a little bit different than the standard clean you typically see, or maybe on the window unit. What do I mean is, first thing is first, we want to pass the vacuum, make sure we have any dust or any particles inside there, make sure it gets vacuumed up. The second thing is, I would like to blow it out with a compressor. An air compressor doesn't have to be no fancy air compressor. It just could be any air compressor laying around in your garage, or you could go to Home Depot, get a cheap compressor. Make sure you blow everything out. And then of course, you want to make sure you use a nice brush, nothing abrasive. Make sure you clean. And again, you cannot clean left and right. You have to clean up and down. In this case, start from the top, work your way down, and make sure you clean, and make sure that you pick it up with a vacuum cleaner, a wet and dry vacuum. And then of course, right after you clean out the coil, then you're ready to apply the actual chemical. But guys, make sure you cover the actual electrical components. Again, I'm sure you guys already know, electric and water does not mix. So it's very, very, very important that you have a cover. In this case, maybe a plastic bag or a garbage bag, and make sure you're protecting this. So as you're applying the chemical and applying water, you're not gonna damage the actual unit or ruin the actual card inside this unit. So guys, stay tuned. Let's get the party started, baby. Wepa. Okay guys, another thing I want to mention, I forgot to mention earlier in the video, on some mini splits, it's easier than others to work with, meaning in this particular one, I'm actually able to remove the drain pan. So guys, this is why I say, make sure you hire a professional. It's best that you hire a professional to do something like this. If this is the first time you're doing it, you're taking a big chance to ruining it or breaking something. So guys, this is, you gotta be very tedious and very careful. This is the actual drain pan of the mini split. You guys can see how filthy that is. And we're gonna clean that out. And also we have access to the blower wheel. This is just as important. I don't want to take out this blower wheel, but on some occasions you can. But if you have a small brush, it's good that you put the brush right through the actual blower wheel and the louvers. And you guys can see it's very, I mean, it's pretty filthy if you guys can see. And sometimes it's worse than others. But this is just as important because now not only are you cleaning the coil, but you're also cleaning the actual blower wheel. Remember guys, typically on a mini split, the biggest area that's gonna be the most dirtiest is gonna be on the top. Why? Because it sucks air from the top and blows down from the bottom. Another thing you wanna make sure is, especially this is very common where mini splits and also in air conditioning, is mold. So guys, mold is a big issue with AC because you're dealing with humidity, you're dealing with water. It's a perfect breeding ground for mold and all kinds of other critters to grow inside here. So you wanna make sure it's thoroughly clean. Remember, air conditioning is reconditioning your air. So you're recycling the air. So you do not want to breathe that stuff in, especially if you have asthma or you have any type of a coronavirus. We don't want any of that, guys. So it's very, very important to clean out. Of course, I checked, there is no mold in here, but it's very dirty, it's very dusty. So I'm going to show you in the video how to clean it, what do you need to get done. And of course, again, I cannot stress enough, hire a professional. Okay guys, we just finished cleaning the filter. You guys can see, it's a little wet, but it's clean. Very simply, I'm gonna put it right in the slot. There's a little channel right over here. I'm gonna push all the way up. I'm gonna put it right in between these clips. Get the second one. Same thing. Oh, there's a difference too. I'm gonna make sure that this is the bottom, this is the top. So this goes here, just like that. Put it right between these clips. All right, mi gente, that's all she wrote, baby. That's right, guys. Now you know what it takes to clean a mini split AC or a ductless air conditioning. Guys, this is what it is. It's maintenance season, so have your maintenance done. And this is how you save money, guys. It's very, very important to do your annual maintenance. But guys, most importantly, you can always call Louie the Boiler Man at 516-377-5200. But most importantly, guys, smash that bell button, leave a comment below, subscribe, and share. Wepa.